Tokyo no longer slept. Not since the sun was buried beneath towers of glass and wire, and night became a thing of artificial color. The rain fell in lines now, vertical, coded, caught in the glow of advertisements no one watched anymore. And in the alleys between skyscrapers, where if a light couldn't reach, old gods still stirred in the oil-slick shadows. Yuto had lived in Shinjuku all 16 years of his life, born under neon and raised on noise. The only quiet things left were the vending machines that blinked through the night like tired eyes. But even in this city, there were rumors of a man in orange robes, a monk, bald, barefoot, carrying an old bamboo staff. But the streets hadn't seen bamboo in decades. He wandered the back streets at dusk, muttering sutras in a language no one remembered, preaching warnings to crowds that didn't stop to listen. They called him the Neon Monk. Some said he was a virus in the surveillance grid. Others, a failed android prototype, gone mad. Yuto, being young, suspected neither. He had seen the monk once, years ago, beneath the Hachiko overpass, kneeling on cracked concrete, eyes shut, as if waiting for something ancient to arrive. Yuto couldn't stop thinking about him. That's why, one night, he followed him. It was just after 1 a.m. The sky above Shinjuku looked like static. Yuto's breath came out in clouds tinted blue by the signs overhead. The monk was moving silently down an alley behind a karaoke parlor. No footsteps, just the soft tap of his staff, the sound of cloth brushing metal walls. He didn't look back. Deeper they went, past rusted gates, through a market that hadn't sold anything since the last blackout, past drones scanning garbage, past a shattered mirror that reflected not Yuta, but a starless sky. Then, the monk stopped. A rusted staircase led down beneath the city. Old stone. Too old for this place. The monk descended. Yuto followed. The air changed. No neon, no ads, just blackness and silence, like the inside of a cathedral. As Yuto's eyes adjusted, he saw something impossible. A machine, immense, ancient, not like the machines he knew, not slick or efficient, but breathing, covered in tangled moss, wires fused with roots, gears sleeping in hibernation. Around it, candles flickered, undisturbed by wind. And there, knelt in prayer, the monk. Yuto stepped closer. The machine groaned, not with motion, but with memory. A sound like a forgotten chant, deep and low. Symbol was etched in rust, and light pulsed faintly. The monk spoke. This was once a god. Yuto didn't answer. He couldn't. Built not by humans nor by AIs, the monk whispered, but by silence and time and the forgotten ache of the earth. Yuto stepped forward, trembling. He placed his hand on the metal, warm. Suddenly, he saw, not images, but understanding. Cities buried in roots, oceans dried to dust, a future that devoured its own myths. He saw humanity not as rulers, nor victims, but as a moment, a spark trying to make sense of infinite dusk. Tears filled his eyes, but he didn't know why. The monk turned to him, his eyes clear and impossibly old. The sky had forgotten us, he said, But if you remember, if someone remembers, then we are not lost. Yuto left before dawn. The next day, he returned. The alley was there, but the staircase was gone. The market, gone. The monk, gone. No record, no footage, just the hum of Tokyo, unchanged. But something in Yuto had changed. He started walking without earphones. He looked at the rain. He stopped, sometimes, to feel silence. And late at night, in the corners of the city where the neon doesn't quite reach, he listens. And sometimes, he hears breathing.